Hey my loves, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl, the Lit Magician Goddess, and today we're going to be looking at your energy versus theirs. You could be in a significant connection right now or just developed feelings for someone, and we're going to see what's the true vibe between this bond that you're forming. So here we have pile 1 with this black feather that I found a few days ago, and then we have pile 2 here with the sage piece that I found. It was really hard to burn it, so I just took it out and it kind of looks like a wishbone. So take a moment, close your eyes, meditate on the 2 piles and choose the one that is calling you the most. And once you do, timestamps will be down in the description and I will catch you in your reading. Hey pile 1, so here's your reading. We're going to be looking at the true feelings, intentions, vibe between you and this person that is on your mind. For starters, I did have some channeled messages. I feel like you could be in separation with this person. I was hearing them say, have you ever tried sleeping with a broken heart? So there could have been some type of, I don't know, argument or a falling out between you two that caused both of you to take a step back. The song I'm hearing is by Aaliyah. She says, dust yourself off and try again if at first you don't succeed. So definitely there is a heavy emphasis on you two might have attempted to make this connection work before, but maybe the timing wasn't right. Maybe your morals were misaligned, or you're just going to see eye to eye on the intention. Maybe someone wanted short term and the other person was looking for long term, or maybe someone was still wanting to weigh out their options or kind of play the streets a little bit and the other person was ready for commitment. I also heard long road ahead, building blocks, solid communication, beliefs, and morals. So I feel like depending on how this reading goes, there could be a long road ahead, but I see it being worthwhile if you two figure out how to lay a solid foundation, putting all the pieces and the bricks together and making sure that everything is sealed, there's no loose ends, and that you two are on one accord. All right, and the last thing I got here was some advice for you. It says, you are the main character of your story. Nobody else's wants, desires, or life should overshadow that. So you might have a tendency to put other people's wants and needs before your own, kind of people-pleasing type energy, and that is always going to backfire on you. It's always going to leave you feeling depleted because you're pouring from a half-empty cup into other people. You got to show that type of attention to yourself, romanticize your life, treat yourself in the way that you desire others to treat you. Otherwise, the respect, the affection, the things that you're really wanting, they're not going to ever be delivered to you in the way that you envisioned it, if that makes sense. Okay, so let's start off. We're going to see what is some more intuitive messages around this connection, and then we're going to get your vibe and their vibe as well. So here we have transform, okay? So overall, I do feel like this connection has the potential to morph itself into something that it currently isn't right now. You two could not be talking, or there could just be a disconnect where you're not, wanting to even entertain each other at the moment, kind of just giving each other some space. But I do see some type of deep conversation, or maybe even a long message, or just having a heart-to-heart about where are we headed? Like, what's next? What exactly are we doing? You get what I'm saying? So I do feel like it's essential for both of you to be in this type of cocoon energy on your own and not really up under each other, because then it gives you time to breathe and appreciate the connection, and also see, can you live without this person? Can you thrive without their energy around? Can you continue along your journey and evolve in a way that is on track in your mind without this person being there to support you or give you advice, or, just be like that shoulder to lean on? Okay, that's what I'm getting here. So we're going to start off with your energy to see how you're viewing the connection. Okay, so right now, you're coming out as balance in reverse. We have broken, beyond repair, depression, vulnerable. There's a lot of brown here. So there's, it's essential for you to ground yourself. And it's giving expectations met, perfect fit, approved. So I feel like I just saw someone attempting to make pieces fit that are either too big or too small. It's like oftentimes people aren't meant to be in our lives, but we figure out a way to see all the good in them so that they mesh with the picture that we envision for our lives. And sometimes the one thing that we're holding on to is the one thing that's breaking us down, the one thing that's crushing our spirits and depleting us. And I feel like there's a lack of balance here on your end. I feel like your mind is kind of all over the place. There's a lot of things that you're still healing through, or a lot of pieces that you're picking up and putting back together for your own personal life. And having a connection with this person could be a distraction. It could be distracting you from the real work that has to be put in on your end. Okay? This is giving like, you know, you got to be whole yourself before you can invite somebody else in and attempt to build a future with them. You get what I'm saying? Like, two people have to bring 100%. I'm not saying they have to be perfect, but they have to be whole. They can't be, you know, half-stepping or half-assing it and expecting a connection to actually thrive. Okay? That's what I'm getting here. But I feel like if you're able to get yourself together, and, you know, really just give yourself that like love and attention and all the things that you give to other people, but like neglect yourself of that treatment, I feel like this connection could really give what it's supposed to give. But like I said, you got to carry your weight too. It can't just be on the other person or pointing the finger at the things that they're not doing. It's like, look at yourself in the mirror and see what it is that you're not doing for your own self first. Okay? So let's get their energy and their vibe as well. So we have communication for them, risk it all, and salty. Okay, so I feel like this person, I just heard they could be an air sign or a water sign. You could also be an earth sign, but you don't have to be. I feel like this person is very vocal. They can speak about how they feel, and sometimes to a fault, being a little bit too outspoken, and saying things that could essentially hurt the other person's feeling. But I feel like they do want to take a risk with you. Like, they do want to see where this can go. But at the same time, when things don't go their way, they shut themselves off, or they become this salty energy where they're being over dramatic, or they become jealous, or they feel insecure. It's like something about you can trigger them sometimes. And I think it's because you two are trauma bonding at this point. There's parts of them that aren't healed, and the parts of you that aren't healed is like a mirror. It's reflecting back at them. So when certain situations arise, it's like you two butt heads, but it's because you're so much the same that it's like causing some unrest, essentially. But I do feel like this person does want to take a risk. I feel like they want to be a part of your healing journey, but the universe is saying no. You got to figure this out on your own. Because what happens if they decide to turn their back on you or decide to go their own way? There's like a part of you is going to be attached to that person. It's going to be even harder for you to heal now that you've made an unhealthy attachment to someone that was, you know, trauma bonding with you, or someone who was so monumental in your healing. Okay, that's what I'm getting. So let's see. I got some more cards here. This one is the current phase. I asked, what phase are you in right now? Where's this connection? What is the potential of this connection? And then also, where is it heading? So let's see. What is the vibe now? So we have mask, hiding true feelings, pretending, gaslight, personify. Yes, I feel like you both could be, I'm hearing the word saving face, like not wanting to say too much, and appear like one person is more interested than the other, or there's like fear of not being accepted, or like reciprocity. That's what I'm hearing. But I feel like both of you are in this energy, more so you than them. But yeah, there's like things underneath the surface that have to be revealed in order for this to go forward. Because there is a lot of pretending. There is a lot of saying the bare minimum and not really expressing fully how you feel. Even if something's bothering you, it's like, I don't know. It's because it's ungrounded. There's not really a solid form of communication. Or did I write that on this page? Yes, I did. Building blocks, solid communication, beliefs, and morals. So yeah, there is a lack of that. Okay, definitely seeing that. And this person is hella salty because I feel like they want to progress with you. Like they want to see where this can go. They're all about taking chances. They could be like into gambling or a casino. I do see them being like a little rebellious or like wanting to go against the grain just in their own personal lives. They're definitely a risk taker. But you know, that heart to heart has to happen first. All right, so let's see. What is the potential? So we got demon time here. Naughty, after dark, explicit. So I heard in my head makeup sex. So I don't know if you two have been intimate already. I can't really tell what the vibe is around that. But I feel like things could get a little bit steamy if you two finally expressed how you felt about each other. You know, it could, I'm just hearing like, make sure you actually talk. If you do meet in person, make sure you actually talk about the important aspects of this connection, and don't let the sexual attraction, you know, blindside or like, I don't know, like make you not pay attention to what really has to be discussed. Because I do feel like there is heavy attraction here. Like you both do like the way each other looks. Something about lips and touching, like physical touch is very prominent here. But that's what I'm hearing. Like don't let the less important things overshadow the situation at hand here. Okay, so let's see, what phase is this connection headed towards? So we have sunglasses, watching, looking, stalking, gaslighting, perception, focusing out. Okay, and then we have acts, breakup, separation, stop the pattern, silent treatment, abandonment. That's what I'm saying. Okay, so if y'all fall into this demon time type energy, it's going to go right back to the same way it was, being in separation, one person looking at the other person's social media, looking at their stories, attempting to keep tabs, trying to figure out where's this connection headed. And it's like a pattern. It's a cycle. It's the same thing over and over. It's because you guys have to take this mask off and really have those tough conversations. You know, that's when you're going to find out the most information about each other and see if this is even really worth pursuing. Is it even worth the time, the energy? Because I feel like this person gets the sense that you could be like gaslighting them sometimes, or, you know, switch the roles, how they apply. But someone feels gaslit, like they're being led down a dark path with no light. And it's like, sometimes the light flickers on and then they can kind of see, oh, I got a little clarity, and then the light goes out and it's like, dang. So is it this or is it that? Because like, what is it? Because I don't know. That's what I'm getting. All right. So then, let's see. I want to get a song out here too. If this person could send you a song, what would they say? Wow, I have not been looking at the camera this whole time. I was sitting down, but the cards look like really aligned. And I feel like you two could be in alignment, but it's going to take some work. All right. It's going to take some work and some trust. There is something about trust issues here. Someone having a hard time putting their guard down, or like lack of vulnerability, but it's going to take a lot of that. Okay. Just trusting how the bricks are being laid, and believing that, you know, if you lay enough bricks with good intentions, you'll eventually have a wall, and that wall will become the side of a room. And then once you have 4 walls, now you have an actual room, and you just keep building on that until you have a whole building. You get what I'm saying? Okay, so let's see. Spirit, what song would this person like to send to pile 1? Okay, 1 song, please. What song would they like to send to say how they feel? So we got Casual. I love this song by Doja Cat. You say you don't want a girlfriend, but when we are in person, you always act so different. You make it all seem perfect. You hold me, blah, blah, blah. You hold me when we wake up. Say you like me with no makeup. I'm trying to be patient. How am I supposed to take it? Is it casual, or are you trying to spend your life with me? I don't mean to pressure you. Yes. This energy is so prominent in this reading because, like I said, one of you doesn't know where this is headed. It's like when you're in person, it's on this demon time. It's like the attraction is there, the energy is flowing, the vibes, they're there. Like it feels right. But then when you're not together, there's no communication. You guys aren't really making any progress. And this person wants to know, like, I'm attempting to be patient. What is it? What's really good? Tell me what's really, like, are we keeping it casual? Do you want something deeper? Do you want to just, part ways altogether? But they don't want to rush you, okay? Because I feel like they can sense that you have other things going on aside from them. You got other things you are attempting to figure out, decisions, really big decisions you have to make in your life that could be monumental or like really impactful for where you're headed at. I keep hearing in my head, like some of you could be going to school or like going back to enroll into some type of program that's going to help you learn more knowledge. But like, it's a big decision for you. And this person they want to know, like, do you see them in your life long term, or what's really the vibe? Okay. And there is an attraction to like the way you look without makeup and how they look without makeup as well. Like you two accept each other how you are in your natural state. I just feel like there is a deep connection to like the physical appearance, but it has to be, deeper than that. It can't just be a surface level type vibe. Okay. So let's get some more energy around this connection real quick. So we got poised in reverse and we got co-create. All right. So I'm hearing the universe wants you to figure out a solid plan forward. It can't be back and forth, no wishy-washy, and it has to be from the heart. It has to be genuine. Otherwise, this connection is not going to go very far. Okay? But I'm hearing like you just got to speak on what it is that you really want. You can't do it out of fear. When you make decisions based off of fear, it leads you nowhere else than to other decisions based off of fear. And then it becomes like the snowball effect. And ultimately, you're left feeling unsatisfied. Okay, but that's what I'm really seeing here. Like, you two have to work together and work with the energy that is present and figure out how to transform that and transmute it into something that will be beneficial for you both and not just a way to pass time with each other. Okay, so let's see. We're gonna get some advice real quick to end this reading. So let's see. Actually, I want to get some keywords out here first. Let me get some keywords. Let's see. Spirit, can you please? There could be something significant about Instagram. You might be receiving a DM from this person or something about a message is going to be coming through. If you haven't been in contact, okay. Are there any messages that want to come out pertaining to this connection? No, not all of that. All right, let's see here. That song is playing in my head again. Have you ever tried sleeping with a broken heart? Well, you could try sleeping in my bed. What is this? Not what it seems, in reverse. Surface level. So, yeah, things are not what they seem. It's definitely deeper, but you gotta like dig to get there. You two both have to dig to get there. This can't be a one-sided effort. All right. Is there anything else that wants to come out? It's very hard. Yep. I feel like this person could even be chasing after you. There's like some type of you have a fear of vulnerability and they potentially have a fear of abandonment. So we have growing apart. So you two could potentially be growing apart. We have lineage, heritage. Maybe it could be because of like a misalignment when it comes to your cultural background or just like your upbringings. There's something that is very different. I feel like you two would grow apart by choice. It wouldn't be something that, I don't know, it's not like, it doesn't feel like it's natural. It's kind of like someone avoiding something that causes you to grow apart. That's what I'm getting. So we got special delivery in reverse. Now I know the truth, I can't hide it. Okay. So I feel like once the truth is revealed, once this message comes through and one of you gets some type of clarity, it's going to be like, okay, now I know really where this is going. I know how the other person feels. Now I can't hide my feelings because I feel like a natural urge to want to say what's really been going on internally. Okay. Oops. There could have been some type of gossip. Oops. Sorry. I kind of hit the camera. There could have been some type of gossip that this person heard about you that maybe you're going to clear the air with that. And we also have birds and bees hooked. Yeah, so there's sexual attraction here. Definitely. But it cannot only be about that. All right? It has to, be deeper. And I feel like if this connection doesn't work, I feel like you're going to be in this single, not looking type energy. All right? And it's going to force you to be with this time to give rather than take. So time to give more to yourself than take on a relationship with someone else, or just to take on any further commitments with other people. It could even be with friendships too. Like, I feel like you might go into a hermit mode if you two don't figure this out. All right, so let's get some advice really quick to end this reading. 2112 is what I just saw. 2112. All right, so let's see. Look that number up and see what the message has in store. That's also 222. Yes, if you add the ones together. 222. This could be a karmic or a twin flame type connection as well, if that resonates with you. So let's see here. So let's see, what is the advice for this connection? That came out quick. What is the advice for this connection? Okay, so the first one says, you've been on someone's mind lately. Expect a DM or communication soon. Yes, definitely feeling that. This one also says, the grass is greener on the other side. Don't walk, run. Interesting. Let's get one more. Oops. Let's get one more advice card. All right, thank you so much. This one says, we've been working hard in the background. Blessings in disguise are coming to the light. All right. And then lastly, the tea is piping hot. Grab a seat and a cup. Okay, so this DM that's going to come through, or this message, is going to be spilling the tea about this person's feelings for you, or what's been going on. I did hear something about gossip, so they could be revealing some type of gossip that's been going on, or clearing up any rumors that you might have heard. But ultimately, Spirit is saying the grass is greener on the other side. You can do better than this connection. That's what I'm hearing. But I feel like there's a part of both of you that wants to attempt to make it work. Okay, but it's just, I don't know. There's some type of misalignment. I feel like you two could be in alignment, but maybe the timing is off right now. Maybe it's just because, like I said, you got healing you got to work on. And this person, they got things that are going on in their life as well too. But yes, like ultimately you got to make this decision for yourself. What do you want to do? Because right now, I feel like with you two not being in communication, it could be your way out to just be like, you know what? I'm going to just wash my hands with it and be done. I'm single, but I'm not looking. I'm going to focus on me because this is just too much. Or I feel like you could give a little more energy to it, see what this person has to say. But I don't know. I feel like you two are this cycle is going to continue. You're going to go back into this separation energy. And I don't know. Maybe it'll be a good thing for you to not be so engulfed in what's going on with this person, or even being concerned about what they got going on, and just focus on what you got going for yourself. Okay? So that's what I'm getting from this. If it resonated, definitely hit a like down there. If you're feeling like talking to your girl, feel free to leave a comment as well. I love seeing what you all have to say. But until next time, my love, stay blessed, and I will catch you in the next one. See ya. Hey, Pal 2, here's your reading. We're going to be looking at what is the vibe between you and this person. How are you feeling? How are they feeling? And what is the overall energy, okay? Before we get started, I am going to read the intuitive messages that I received. Match your energy. I feel like you two are matching each other's energy, but there's something off or there's something missing. Yeah, this person could be acting like their shit don't stink. They could be acting like, you know, they can do no wrong, and that could be what's causing some type of, I don't know, disconnect here. We also have no weapon shall prosper. So I feel like you're in that energy of like no weapon shall prosper, and I feel like you do pray a lot, or you do talk to your angels, God, the universe. You do talk a lot, and you do ask for clear signs as to whether someone is meant for your life, especially with this connection. You could be asking a lot more questions, or just asking for a revelation, like, is this really my person? Like, is it really meant to be on that type level? Okay, let's see. The song So Anxious by Genuine came out. I think that's who sings that song. So this person, there is some type of like mixed emotions when it comes to this. It could be on both ends, but I am feeling like this person feels really anxious because they do want to seem perfect. And that could be like a red flag for you. And maybe you're like, you know what? Come on now. There has to be something wrong. Like, show me that this person isn't exactly as they seem. I don't know if you're attempting to find fault in them, which kind of validates a false belief that you have around relationships in your mind. That could be some type of deep-rooted trauma that you have, or like deep-rooted healing area that you got to work on. But also this person does delete things out of their phone just in case you check, because they're afraid that the smallest thing could mess up the connection. They are afraid of you rejecting them or you abandoning them. Maybe because you have high standards and they're insecure and they don't think they can live up to those standards for some reason. But ultimately, the things we fear the most can become our reality. So that could be the detriment of this connection, is the fact that this person is a bit insecure and they're kind of like just wanting to seem a certain way other than who they truly are. And when the blinders finally come off, or like they finally are starting to act like who they genuinely are, it might not be what you expected because they've been putting on a front for this amount of time. I don't know why I just heard 6 to 7 months. Some of you could have been talking to this person for 6 to 7 months. Or there could be, what was I hearing? Someone's birthday could be in June or August. Is that what I'm hearing? June, August? Between June to August, okay? All right, so these are some more intuitive messages around this connection. Let's see what's going on. So we have you are invited. All right, this person could be a bit shy or introverted or have a hard time like opening up when you all are around people. But I do feel like they don't have any issue inviting you on dates or taking you out or even just showing you to their friends. I do feel like when they are around their friends, they show them pictures of you, or they do bring you up in some way, shape, or form, because I don't know, there's something about them seeking validation. Like they just want to, I don't know, they like to show off the good things that they have, not just you, but even like when they get jewelry or new clothes or shoes, they like to show it off. They could post on social media a lot. I just saw a butterfly too, and butterflies, they're really pretty, but they kind of like, they're a little dodgy. So I do feel like this person is super attractive, or like they like to pay extra attention to how they present themselves, because they're really hypersensitive to the critiques of other people. But ultimately, I do feel like this person has no problem inviting you, even if they get nervous or feel anxious. With these squigglies, it makes me think of like emotional roller coaster. They do have a lot of feelings that they keep hidden, and they attempt to make it seem like, everything is calm, cool, and collected, but really on the inside, they got a lot of shit going on, okay? A lot of feelings, a lot of things that they haven't been able to process completely. Okay, that's what I'm getting here. So we're going to put these to the side. So let's see, what is your energy around this connection? So we got teacher. Okay. For some of you, I just saw like, you got like this boss energy to you. People come to you for advice very often. And even in like love, sometimes it's like, it's okay for you to be more in your feminine energy, regardless of if you're a male or a female. But it's okay to be more in your feminine energy and not so much in the masculine, because sometimes that can intimidate your partner. And there's nothing worse than having an insecure partner, for one, and then also being intimidated in your presence. They feel so small when they stand beside you, and they feel like they have to do extra things to get your approval, or to get you to like them more, or to just like keep your attention with them. That's what I'm hearing. Like they know you can have other options. They know you don't have to be talking to them, but you're choosing to talk to them. And that is kind of like puts the pressure on them. Like, oh my gosh, I have to live up to the standards. I have to live up to the image. I must not let them down. That's what I'm hearing. But ultimately, like, I feel like you have so much wisdom and you have so much to bring to connections. It's like you are the table, okay? And the other person, they have to really hold up their end of the bargain with you. Like, you're not about to be settling for nothing less than that. Nothing less than that. Even though I feel like you have, okay? But I feel like you're in this energy now where you know your worth. You've been through a lot of things that have tested whether you believe in yourself or not, or even like attempted to test you on how you view yourself. Like, what is your self-image? I feel like you've gone through a lot of challenges with that, but you've overcome them, okay? And like your tolerance level is pretty low. That's what I'm seeing. Well, let's get some more energy. What's your vibe around this connection? So we got bet, without a doubt, mutual agreement, confirmation. DMs, new message, interested, secret admirer. And then we got lurking, social media, stalking, pictures, watching afar. Okay, so for some of you, all right, I just heard two different scenarios in my head. For some of you, this person, you haven't really addressed them yet. This could be like a really new connection. Could be a new connection. One, you could not have addressed this person yet, or like told them how you really feel, but they've invited you different places, or you've hung out around mutual friends, or like in a group setting. I'm getting that this person, for some of you, this person might not even know that you're interested in them in that way, but you have been watching them from afar to see if they have a girlfriend, boyfriend, or if they're in a relationship. If they're even interested in you, you look at what they post to see if it's sending subliminals your way, or like just to get a better grasp on what their mindset is. That's what I'm hearing. But without a doubt, I do feel like you're definitely attracted to this person, whoever they may be. Going back to the 6 to 7 months, I feel like you could have been interacting with this person on a friend level for 6 to 7 months. Others of you who have been talking to someone for 6 to 7 months, I feel like somebody else is going to get your attention. Someone else, yeah, like there's something that's going to turn you off about this person, and your head is going to be turned. Like you're going to start snooping around and, being a bit interested in other suitors. Okay, that's what I'm seeing here. So let's see, what is their energy around the connection? Let's see, got the cards over here. So their energy is success. So they are business oriented. They're really, the color yellow or gold, they might like to wear gold jewelry, or something about the color yellow and orange. Also, that deals with your sacral chakra and like your solar plexus, which deals with your creativity, your confidence, your self-esteem. I do feel like this person is working through that. Like they have this appearance that looks like they have themselves together. Like I've been saying, they could even, like wear a suit and tie, or they just look really clean, like their hygiene is on point. but then they have these underlying situations within themselves that make them feel like inferior, or they feel like they're not good enough for certain things, like they're not deserving. They might not even show these emotions, and it would have you thinking like, what the hell? Like, why would you feel that way? But those be the main people. The most attractive people be the most insecure sometimes. Okay, it's not all about looks. But ultimately, this person is super focused on like generational wealth. They could even be into like finance or like something digital. They're really focused on establishing their financial status, or like really having a good amount of money, a savings, Roth IRA. They could be into investing as well, or be like a trader of some sort. But I see them being about their bag. They are securing the bag. All right. You won't have to worry about money or who's paying the bill or any of that. They're getting the tab. Okay. So their vibe towards this connection, we got real talk, heart to heart, deep convo in person. Yeah, they want to have a deep talk with you. Oh, I just feel like this might be a friend, like definitely on some secret admirer type energy. This person could be a friend that hasn't revealed their true feelings, or vice versa. You know, switch the roles, how they apply. So we got brick wall, guarded, defensive, hesitant. Yes. And then we got detached, surrender, with the flow, ego death. Okay. So this person wants to detach from their anxiety around talking to you about how they feel. They want to express their true feelings. I feel like they're deeper than what they've told you. They might have said, oh, I think you're cute, or giving you like small compliments, but you don't really have a clear indication that this person wants something deeper. And I feel like they want to have that conversation with you. I feel like they're going to muster up the courage to come forward and tell you what's really been in their heart and on their mind. And they're finally going to put this guard down, because they're realizing that they have to release such a tight grip on wanting everything to play out the way they see it. There is some type of OCD, like perfection obsession that they have, and they want things. See, yes, because I was like, ooh, these are not straight. Let me fix these. Yeah, this person is a perfectionist, to say the least. And they want everything to just be like chef's kiss, like perfect. And I feel like they're overthinking when they want to have this real talk with you or have this deep conversation. But above all things, they might ask you through a DM to go out and meet, but they do want to do it in person. All right, no over the phone type stuff. Or they could just invite you out somewhere and be like, hey, can we just go for like a walk, or like go for a little talk? And then that's how it's gonna come out. But I feel like you two, like I said, match your energy. You two are kind of like, you're doing the same thing. As much as this person is checking on your social media, as much as you're checking on their social media and checking to see what they're doing the exact same thing. As much as you want to like talk to them about your feelings for them, they want to do the same thing, okay? It's kind of cute, actually. This energy is really cute. So let's see if it remains cute. All right. So we're going to see what phase these cards, or what phase you two are in right now. This is the potential of the connection. And then this is where the connection is headed. All right. So let's see. What is the current phase? So we got cut down. Cutting out, separation, stop the pattern, silent treatment. And then we have heartbroken, deeply hurt and sad, feeling lost, grieving and despair, breakup. So we have breakup and separation here twice. And I feel like you two could be even like, the fact that you two aren't talking on the way that you want to, it can cause some type of suffering internally, because it's like, I want this person to be mine, if only they were mine, but they aren't. And that always causes like emotional roller coasters internally. Like, dang, I don't really know how to address this, and I feel like time is slipping away. I really want to say how I feel, but on the one hand, I don't want to be rejected. It's like that seesaw energy, like teeter-tottering back and forth. Like I said, for these two cards are very similar, and for them both to come out, you two feel the same way, okay? You both feel the same way. You don't want to lose each other. You want to be in each other's lives, but also at the same time, you want to be lovers and friends. That's it. Like, lovers and friends. But at the end of the day, someone has to be the bigger person and speak on it. Speak on it, and speak on it with confidence. That's what I'm seeing here. All right, so let's look at the potential. So we got X, blast from the past, unexpected return, starting over. And we got awe, missing you, physical touch, reciprocity. Woo! Alrighty then. So for some of you, you could be going through this debacle with an ex-lover. It could be, like I said, it could be a friend, or it could be an ex who's been secretly admiring you for 6 to 7 months. I keep seeing 6 to 7, could be the number 67 too. But ultimately, you two miss each other. You two definitely miss each other when you're not around. I feel like there's like a real playful energy, like you might touch their arm, or they like, I don't know, give you like this little cheeky smile when you say things, or they laugh at your jokes when you're around each other. But there's something really cute and lighthearted about this connection. But y'all both miss each other. That's for sure. And I feel like there's going to be a chance for you two to actually connect on a deeper level, if you do choose to express yourself in that way. Okay? But you both got to surrender to your feelings. Okay? Not being afraid. Like, I see someone biting their nails. Like, don't be so, like, so rigid about everything. Okay? So this is where the connection is headed. So we have stabbed in the back, heartbreak, pain, separation, deception, shocking, attack. And we have I like you. Someone likes you, romance is blooming, fun, flirting, want to date. All right, so I feel like if you two do not sit down and say, hey, I like you deeper than just a friend, or I actually want something on a romantic level with you, someone's going to be in this stabbed in the back energy. They're going to feel like the other person betrayed them, because they're going to move on. They're going to find somebody else. They're going to start posting about them. It's going to be like, ah, shit, I missed my opportunity. Okay, but there is still a chance for you two to talk this out. All right. Someone, I just see it. Like, if the heart-to-heart doesn't happen, someone's going to resent the other person, or they're going to even have like these deep regrets, and that's going to cause them to feel heartbroken. It could be you, it could be this person. But either way, you two like each other. It's very evident. And it's time to put on your big boy boxers, big girl panties, and just tell it how it is, okay? So let's get some additional messages out here. Let's see. I really want to, actually, I want to get some channel messages from this person. I don't really want to use this deck per se. Let's get the other one. I just heard the song, I came in like a wrecking ball. Somebody is in their feelings. Oh my gosh. Okay. Let me get the deck. All right, so let's see. Whew. What messages would this person like to send? All right. So what messages would this person like to send to Pile 2? What messages would this person like to send? All right, let's get a few more. Uh-oh. Childhood trauma, yes. Anything else? And it runs deep too. If I could give you my whole heart, I would. Yeah, that's them being guarded. That's them being guarded. They want to so bad, but something is really stopping them. And it's not even just like on a mental level, like emotionally, physically, it's just hard for them to express themselves sometimes. Their body goes into shock. Okay, can we get one more out here? One more message. Yes. Something about you feels very like, has them kind of hypnotized. They can't stop staring at you when they do see you. And they see you as like kind of angelic as well. There's something about your aura that feels healing to them. All right. Oh my God, I cannot make this up. The bottom of the deck. I don't want to be in the friend zone. What? Yeah, this person could for sure be admiring you in a friend group. Like, y'all could just be casual. But this person is like, oh my gosh, I just want them in all ways right now. Whew, my goodness. All right, so we got temptations are my weakness and I always give in. These are messages from your person talking to you, okay? If I could give you my whole heart, I would. Childhood trauma. All right, let's see what's next. What's next? This could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Let's see, are any other signs out here? Not really. I was going to say earth sign, but definitely fire. I can see fire with this yellow and orange energy. All right, so let's see. I hate my life. What's the point? You deserve the world and I want to give it to you. We know this. Okay. Let's see. I regret what I said to you. So this person might have missed their opportunity to actually say how they really felt, and they might have undermined their feelings and they regret it. I want to provide for you and take care of your every need. This is like the second or third card where they're saying that they really want to, you know, provide. That's what I'm saying. They're about their money. They're about their business. They want something deeper. I only pretend to like you because I know how much you like me. This is a cover-up because they actually do like you. This is them, the childhood trauma speaking here. Oh, I only pretend to like you because you like me. It's just casual, you know, like, no. That's them attempting to put a band-aid on a wound that they don't even have. Like, they haven't been necessarily rejected by you. They haven't been turned down because maybe the conversation hasn't gotten to that point yet. But they're putting a band-aid on it because they just know that you probably not going to like them how they like you. All right. I have baby mama, baby daddy drama. So this person could have a child. For some of you, that will resonate. I can't make the first move right now. Yes, they're scared. They're anxious. They don't know what direction to go. They're overthinking. I have flighty ways because this connection is too intense. And maybe that's what could leave you feeling a bit confused as well. Or that could open up the door for someone else to come in and entertain you because you don't really know how this person feels. You don't really know. And like I said, your head could turn and you could be more interested in someone else who is more forthcoming and who is more vocal about how they feel. All right. We got, low battery. I'm not interested. And then we got gimme kiss. Yeah. So it's feeding into this energy of like, they just don't want to be hurt. They've been hurt in the past. Majority of people have been hurt in the past. But they're attempting, like I said, to put a band-aid on a scar that they don't even have or something that hasn't even happened yet. They're painting this worst case scenario image in their mind of how things are going to go if they really talk to you on that level. Okay, so I'm going to get some advice real quick. Where's the advice deck? Oh, here we go. Let's get some advice for this connection. Let's see. What is the advice around this connection? If your spiritual team could send you any message right now with advice, what would they say? If they could send any message right now, what would they say? Oh, we got two. Okay. Well, considering I glanced at these messages, they want you to make the decision for yourself. All right. So we got, it's worth saving, but you have to be patient. Trust the process. Not your circus, not your monkeys. Focus on yourself. If you are dealing with baby mama drama or like this person has too much going on, this is for you. Focus on yourself. For others of you, if this is more of like the innocent, lighthearted type energy, there's no drama, and you two are just friends who could potentially turn into lovers. Trust the process and be patient. This isn't destined to be. Let go and push forward. For others of you, you are going to get tired of waiting for this person to tell you how they feel. The flighty ways, the inconsistency, the not showing your cards, that's going to become very old. Okay, very old very quickly. And like I said, someone else could come in and be a better suitor for you and be better fit. But ultimately, you know, take which one of these advice applies to your personal situation with this. But ultimately, the decision is up to you. Do you want to wait around, or do you want to give this person a chance to come forward? And I am hearing too, don't force them to be open, because that's just going to prolong the process. Okay, if you call them, like pull them to the rug and tell them like, hey, I feel like you got feelings for me, like let's talk about it. They're not going to be ready. Let them come around when they're ready. Okay, that's what I'm hearing. So that is your reading. If it resonated, please leave a like down below. Also, if you want to talk to your girl, feel free to leave a comment. I love talking to y'all. I love seeing what you have to say. But until next time, my love, stay blessed, and I will catch you in the next one. See ya.